Hi, Jack Canfield here today, and I want to talk to you about something called the cycle of completion and why it's so important to your success. So think about this. Do you live in a state of mental and physical clutter? Do you have a lot of unfinished business lurking around every corner? Well, incomplete projects, unfinished business, and piles of cluttered messes can weigh you down and take away from the energy you have to move forward toward your goals. When you don't complete tasks, you can't be fully prepared to move into the present, let alone step into your new future that you want to create. And when your brain is occupied keeping track of all the unfinished business you have at hand, you simply can't be effective in embracing new tasks that are in line with your vision. Old incompletes can show up in your life in lots of different ways, like not having clarity, procrastination, emotional energy blocks, and even illness. Blocked energy is wasted, and a buildup of that energy can leave you really stymied. So I want you to throw out all of the clutter and feel how much easier it is to think. To get started decluttering your life and your mind, make a list of those areas in your life, both personal and professional, where you have incompletes and messes. Then develop a plan to deal with them once and for all. Fix and organize the things that annoy you. Take your final steps in bringing closure to outstanding projects. Now, this isn't always easy, but it is necessary. And sometimes you have to make that difficult phone call. In other circumstances, you can delegate those time-wasting tasks that you've let build up. Of course, some incompletions come from simply not having adequate systems, knowledge, or expertise for handling these tasks. So get into completion consciousness by continually asking yourself, what does it take to actually get this task completed? Only then can you begin to consciously take that next step of filing completed documents, mailing in the forms required, or reporting back to your boss that the project has been completed. The truth is that 20 things completed have much more power than 50 things that are only halfway done. For instance, finishing that book you've been writing so it can go out to the world and influence it is better than having 13 books sitting around that you're in the process of writing. When you free yourself from the mental burden of incompletes and messes, you'll be amazed at how quickly the things you do want in life start arriving. Another area where you'll find incompletes in your life is in your emotions. Are you holding on to old hurts and resentments and pain? Just like the physical clutter and incompletes, your energy is being drained by holding onto and reliving past pain and anger. So remember, you'll attract whatever feelings you're experiencing. So if you're stuck in thinking about revenge and you're angered and muck, you can't possibly be directing energy toward a positive future. You need to let go of the past in order to embrace the future. Letting go involves forgiveness and moving on. Now, by forgiving, you aren't releasing the other person from their transgression as much as you're freeing yourself from their transgression. You don't have to condone their behavior. You don't have to trust them or even maintain a relationship with them. However, you do have to free yourself from the anger, the pain, and the resentment once and for all. Now, when learning to forgive, make sure to complete the cycle. You have to acknowledge your anger, your pain, and your fears and self-doubts that came up as a result of that experience, but also own up to any part you've played in allowing it to happen or continue. Make sure to express whatever it was that you wanted from that person, and then see the whole event from the other person's point of view. Allow yourself to wonder what that person was going through and what kind of needs he or she was trying to fulfill at that time. And finally, let go and move on. Every time you go through this process, you're learning how to avoid letting it happen again. Now, in keeping with the theme of the cycle of completion, I want to leave you with a bit of homework to complete after you've done watching this video. What's the one task that you can complete right now? What's the one thing that you've been putting off? And to hold yourself accountable, leave a comment below with the one task you know is holding you back. And I'll follow up with everyone to make sure you're staying on track. And for some additional resources on task completion, visit my website, jackcanfield.com. So thank you for watching, and remember, nothing will change for the better until you do. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure to like it, share it with a friend or a colleague who may need it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one.